how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Chicago here. We're on Monroe here. We're over by Sabo Lakeshore Drive. We just had the All Kings. J.B. Pritzker spoke at Monroe, our Butler Field here in Grant Park. And they're going to march up Columbus. And I'm heading away from the crowds now to make sure I got a signal before I try to go back that. We'll see if anybody can join in here. We'll see if anybody can see my live stream here. I don't know if they got this park blocked off. I'm going to try to. People are gathering there at Columbus Drive, and I guess they're going to march. I don't know if they're going to go up Michigan Avenue or which way. T-Lime Tea Time. Dave, Chicago, how you doing? Let me know if the stream's clear. I headed away from the crowd. I don't even know how much of my live stream got through. I think I probably lost my connection in the crowd there because J.B. Pritzker just spoke there. But they left me in the front. Find them. They're probably at the front of the march. Ernie Chicago Nuggies has done this before, covering these marches, and they usually want people like us, live streamers, in the front so that we're not marching with the crowd there and like a distraction. And so, hey, thanks for tuning in there. And it's still. And everybody else the same thing. And yeah, there's just too many people in one area. The cell towers can't handle it, especially for the resolution that I want to stream at. I did try the YouTube app. I might switch to the YouTube app, but then the resolution will be poor. And so we'll try it with Streamlabs. It'll cut in and out. So I'll try to, if we lose our connection, I'll try to move to a spot where we can get it. And maybe we can head up here if they're going to march. I don't know which way they're going to go here. So you're good now? Thanks, MM. Thanks for understanding there. So that's the Aon Tower, Prudential Building, Blue Cross Blue Shield. Sears Tower's over there. And see, there's a bunch of people gathered down here. I'm gonna head towards the crowd. I'm gonna see if my signal holds out. I see some of the inflatables. We saw the Portland Frog earlier. I think I was streaming when that was going on. Check out Chicago Nuggies there on TikTok, Overtime Seb. They might be streaming there. Beat, how you doing there? Yeah. Gospel of Jesus Christ, how you doing there? LMCC. T-Lime Tea Time there. Oh, I know. I could always record. And there's other people that recorded it, and you can watch their recorded. They'll post the videos. I'm not worried. It's well documented. There was literally thousands of people recording it, and they'll post the video. I didn't talk over the video, so their video would be the same as mine. And they got this blocked off, so let's head around. And they're not letting us walk through this way, and so that's why I can stream, because yeah, we can still get out this way. There's a way to do it. I do this all the time. They don't want people going through here, but we'll figure it out here. We'll find a way. Nature finds a way. There, we saw helicopters there. Welcome to Chicago. We got 1:28 in the PM. And see, they got this all marked. People are going across the bridge, so I'm here. And they get in the Grant Park. It was so packed. Bless. Hey, thanks for coming down there. I was in the front of it, and then I can post the clips. So we'll see how it goes here. But hey, and well, this will be on TV anyway. I'm just here in support. I was going to be here anyway. Might as well try to live stream it. I saw some people I worked with. I saw friends and neighbors. And thanks for checking it out there. Here, see the, because I was very lucky we were able to cover it a week and a half ago. I noticed people were walking across this. Yeah, I'm gonna head with these people. So there's a way to get through here, and I don't want there's no security here, so now we can walk across here good. This is my best chance to get across without going all the way up to Columbus. So hey, we get to walk across the BP bridge here. Yeah, the rain held off. I was worried. There's storms in the area. There's the storms to the south. we might get some rain right when that State Street parade. Ernie says he's gonna cover the parade. I'm still debating whether I'm gonna stick around or not. Depends on the weather. But I'd like to. I can go back to the office and charge up my phone. Here, how's my battery doing? We got 50% here. So, hey, they're taking pictures here. Here's the, we might be able to zoom in and get some crowd shots here. So, I might be able, as long as my signal holds out. Here's the skyline of Chicago. We're in Grant Park, heading to Millennium Park, which is part of Grant Park. Here's the Aon Prudential buildings here. We're heading across the BP Bridge here. Yeah, it's a beautiful city. Yeah. Wade, you had a MAGA baby? Your baby came out and it was wearing a red hat? Hey, there's an upside down American flag. Heading under the, oh, how you doing? Sorry. Hey, look at that. So there's police blocking underneath Columbus. I'm going to zoom in and show the crowd here. There's a crowd gathering on Columbus Drive near Butler Field. And we're going to get a good crowd shot here. This guy's doing it here. See, that's looking north to Lakeshore East. Streeterville's beyond there. There's the Smurfit Stone building. Sears Tower's behind that building. Here, let's look at the BP Bridge in Millennium Park. And there's the crowds of people that just gathered to listen to J.B. Pritzker speak there at Butler Field for the No Kings march here. And, that crowd there, that goes all the way to Randolph. No, it goes to Balboa. It's probably from Balboa, and that's 6 lanes wide with a center turn lane, 7-lane wide street filled with people exercising their First Amendment free speech right. March. See where we're at here? We're by the Pritzker band shell. J.B. Pritzker just spoke. We crossed Columbus Drive here, downtown Chicago. They're working on it. They went dinner. They call it DuSable Lakeshore Drive. They're like, it's just like lots of buffering. Yeah. May, how you doing here? So, yeah, it's gonna be really hard to cover this because there's so many. It's affecting the cell phone reception. There's so many people in one area for the No Kings. And they might be jamming Millennium Park anyway. I wasn't even supposed to walk across this, but everybody's doing it. And I already made it across, so too late. And I saw so many people else doing it too. They closed off the Lurie Gardens. Yeah, groceries are still expensive, I agree. Okay, so Maylek, thanks for tuning in from England. The No Kings is a grassroots organization. Most European nations have democracy, representative democracy, including you. And even though you have legacy of great, America doesn't have a tradition of having a king, and that's what it represents. That No Kings. It's not the LA Kings. The LA Kings are the hockey team. And they used to be the Cincinnati Royals. Who knows that? Just like the LA Lakers used to be the Minnesota. Very nice. No Kings. I was just there. J.B. Pritzker spoke. Very nice. Thank you. Very nice. That's great. Look at that. No Kings. And people get all dressed up here. See, that's what. So we'll head to Michigan Avenue. I got out of there because my signal was very weak. I don't think anybody was able to see it. I'm really hopeful that it at least recorded it, so I might be able to post clips of what you didn't see until I cut out there, because there was so many people in one area. And let's head back around here. There's other people still heading towards the No Kings. Here's the Crown Fountain here. There's the, I'll show you the bean, and then the crowds. These are cell phone reception sport. John. Oh, John's playing the tiniest violin there. Yeah, what else? You got to play another sad song there, John. Different strokes for different folks, Not everybody thinks like you do. Nobody thinks like me. I don't expect people to agree with my opinion. Don't expect people to agree with yours. Thanks for tuning in here, checking out the Bean of Chicago here, Cloud Gate. Weather-wise, it's above 70 degrees. It's overcast. There is rain in the area. We got some rain this morning. Here's me to flick the bean. Go to O Block. Welcome to Chicago. Here's bean. You go up here. Yeah, look at that. That's why people like the bean, because you can see yourself in the bean. We'll head over to the crowd. Hey, got Chicago hot dogs. Yeah, very nice. Looks good. I do have a job. Why? What would ever make you think I don't have a job? Cars. Here's here. Let's head down to the Crown Fountain. That way, if it gets stolen, I'm like, hey, just give me another one. They stole from the rental car, but they didn't steal from me. How you doing? Yeah, I'm broke. That makes Mel happy. Mel's feeling superior because he's looking down on me. He's like, look at this loser. I'm so superior to him. Let me leave a nasty comment to show him how superior I am. That's great. Thanks, Mel. Thanks for tuning in here. I'm going to show you some protesters. Let's see if my signal holds out here. Hey, we got 163 people tuning in. How you doing, the monk there? How you doing? Appreciate it. No kings, no kings. Very nice. Thank you. Good. I would hope the monk would be protesting with us here. So here's the Crown Fountain. This is not the march. This is people leaving the march. But I should be able to film people with their signs and their get-ups and their costumes. And so there's enough people downtown that attended this thing that it's all spread out and people are heading back to transit. I think it's free CTA rides today, both the bus and the train. They're doing scheduled maintenance on. That's why this is the city that works. Even when it doesn't. Hey, here's some protesters. Michigan Avenue, here we go. Let's see if we can find Ernie and Overtime Seb. Let's see if I can maintain my connection here. So, welcome to Chicago. I'm gonna find a way to get out of these barricades because I think we'll be able to do it here. So here, hold on 1 second. How you doing? Watch, see what I'm doing? Yeah, you can keep. Good luck with that. Hey, T-line tea time. So here, this is Michigan Avenue. Michigan Avenue's closed. Michigan Avenue's closed. They're making out. Look at that. Look at that. Wow, very nice. Hey, no kings, no kings. Very nice. The march is going that way. There's the pink line. There's the pink line. So here we're walking right down the middle of Michigan Avenue. This is after the No Kings, Michigan and Monroe. This is Michigan and Monroe. Let's see if we can find Ernie and Overtime Seb. They're probably at the front. Rollerblading. We'll go right past the Art Institute. Yeah, we're libs. Get over it. What's your problem? You know, like the whole world's not monolithic. Not everybody's a conservative. My father's a conservative, and he's against Trump. You know why? My father's a true conservative. Trump is not a true conservative. You know it too. But you will ally with him. You allowed him to hijack the Republican Party. Good for you. There, you can have him. So here, we're heading straight down Michigan Avenue. We're going past the Art Institute of Chicago. Thanks for tuning in. We got 142. Look at this. So Michigan Avenue is closed. There's Chucky. There's the Chucky doll. There's the rollerbladers. This is not normal. Act now or suffer later. Students over billionaires. Look at the nice message here. We have a constitution, not a king. May, that's what it's about. Thanks for tuning in, May. How you doing here? Got bike cops. I saw there were a lot of protests in England as well. And they were about different things. So here, there's the lines in front of the Art Institute of Chicago. This is where Route 66 starts. World famous Route 66 here. Goes all the way to California. No kidding. Yeah. Hey, drummer guys. People are coming out of the Art Institute of Chicago. There's the dinosaur. There's Sue. There's the dinosaur. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, the one. People are posing for pictures here. How you doing? Yeah, penguins against ice. Very nice. Good idea there. Very memorable. How you doing? Yeah, very nice pic. Hey, good job. Thanks for being here. Michigan Avenue here. Here we go. Let's see what these people are saying over here. Let's see if we can find Ernie and Chicago Nuggies here. Burger King. Yeah. So here we're just gonna film. Here comes the police. So I think this is the head of it here. So. Abortion healthcare. Look at that. Yeah. Let's see if we can catch up with the front. We'll go along. Here it is. Look at all these beautiful people here.
Oh my God, dude, that's not. You're not pressed. I need you by the sidewalk.
There's Ernie Chicago Nuggies there. We found him. Okay, good. How you doing? Good, good. I knew I'd find you at the front here. That's good. Yeah. Oh, he gave you. How about you? Do you have a connection or not?
I lost connection. That's why I left.
Yeah.
I've been trying to find where.
I finally got one. There's Ernie here with the media in the front here. Hey, welcome to Chicago. We're at the front of the connections now to film this whole thing here. So we're with the media here. We're with the media here. Healthcare is the right. Healthcare is the People are getting ahead of the march here, but this is the official. Look at this view. Look at this view up Michigan Avenue. Isn't this amazing? Yeah, isn't this amazing? Oh.
Yeah.
Is it sub? It's overtime sub here. That's great. Yeah. Michael Flager. He's very there. There's guys. You put the. Ernie's getting. Nice to meet you. She was next to. Yeah, look at the gun. We're getting fun. We're in the No Kings. Here, this. I know I'm. I think people were passing out. I had to go over to not birth your kingdom. Wow, that is. Yeah, you were with the head of the march and film protests. I'm like, come on, the one in Chicago. Hey, look at the. We were getting all bunched up. Avenue here. It's cows, pigs, and time. Hey. There's a drone. Watch Dan Cruz's channel. I bet he's flying over here. No. It's probably the police. We're getting bunched in. It spreads apart and then it got really big, the gap. There's the pink. It got really big, the gap, and then it closed in. They waited at the intersection. Yeah. Hey, Michigan Avenue, Chicago, Illinois, all Kings. No Kings. No Kings.
Right here.
Yeah, we got over there. Yeah, this is what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like.
Yeah, look at that.
This is what democracy looks like.
Yeah. Very nice.
This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like.
There's the beam. Going in front of the beam. The protest is going in front of the beam. No Kings going in front of the beam here in Millennium Park, Chicago, Illinois. Look at that. Yeah. See, now there's a gap. See, it bunches up. Yeah, you're going to have a lot of liberal fatigue. They're like, oh, get used to it. We're just getting started. I'm answering to the comments. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, watch out here. So here we're at, we're at Washington and Michigan Avenue. Here we go. Here's the 25, October 18th. There's Ernie. No Kings March here, Michigan Avenue. We're almost up to Randolph here. Yeah.
It's a good turnout, right?
Oh, yeah. Are they going to go all the way up Michigan Avenue, you
We're
think?
gonna go to Michigan Avenue, then Wacker Drive, and
What-
then we're
what-
gonna start heading down south.
Okay, turn. That's what they did last time. Yeah, go past the Trump Tower. Yeah, we'll go all the way up to the Trump Tower here. So if we somehow get separated after this is over.
They're gonna meet back up at
Yeah.
I think Butterfield again.
Yeah, but at Butlerfield, I'll try to find you at Butlerfield.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to head back to my office, and they got some outlets where we could recharge our phones.
Okay.
Or maybe get some dinner, but I don't know what you're going to
I'm
do.
gonna stay up
Yeah,
for the
Pia's, yeah.
parade.
Yeah, we're going to, that starts at 6, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to meet you. I'm gonna try to fly to
Yeah, okay, good. There's a bunch of people up here meeting us. Look at that. There's a bunch of people up there. There's a bunch of people up Michigan Avenue towards Wacker Drive there. Look at that. This is Randolph. There's the theater district here. Allegiance to the flag, not to the president. Look at that. Look at the train there. Scenes of the city here. Welcome to Chicago, October the 18th, 2025. The No Kings March here. Michigan Avenue and Randolph here. Look at the scenes of the city here. There's people waiting to meet us here. We're going to go up to the Trump Tower. Oh, good. Okay, Ernie switched to YouTube. Chicago Nuggies. So if I go down, watch Ernie there. Thanks for tuning in here. I bet it's going to get really crowded up here. Here's the head of the march coming up Michigan Avenue here. We just passed Randolph here. Yeah, Chicago, Illinois. This is happening all across the United States. Small cities, small towns, large cities, medium-sized cities, the suburbs. Yeah. Right up Michigan Avenue. Hey, look, there's a Garrett's popcorn. October the 18th, 2025, the No Kings March here. Butler Field went up to Monroe and went up Michigan Avenue here, going all the way up to Blacker Drive, Trump Tower. Here's the Biden Carbon Building. Fox News is right there. This is Lake Street. Long-time friends and followers, you know exactly where I'm at. This is usually where I start and end my lives. And Ernie walks through here all the time. You know, if you guys look, the train, the State Lake's right over there. There's the Wrigley Building. Yeah. The roar goes up amongst the crowd here. Yeah. There's Hazel Johnson, fireman. Oh! We got the inflatables. A lot of people are gathered on the side, just like Ice Scraper Canyon. We usually walk. Yeah, we the people. Here, J.B. Pritzker spoke. Michigan Avenue. They want to go to the side? Yeah. All right. I'm trying to. Out here to witness this. Look at these great signs here. Wrigley to Tribune somewhere here, front line. Towards here. On Whacker and go out to watch us here. Oh, Kermit the Frog, yeah, Kermit the Frog, how you doing there, Kermit? Yeah, thanks for coming out. No Kings. Hey, Kermit the Frog, yeah, how you doing, Kermit the Frog? Yeah, thanks for saying hello. Oh, sorry. Kermit the Frog, yeah, we saw we saw the pig, and then we saw the frog, and we saw the Portland frog too. Yeah, he was in the car. Look at that. Yeah, police officers filming. Yeah, police officers protesting. Look at that. Yeah, very nice. There we go. Remember, turn left on Wagner here. Make it a turn. So the police are cutting out there. We're going this way. So here's the front. Here's the front of the march here. There we this guy? You know this guy? Guys, that's a major media. Chicago, we're underneath the Trump march. If we could get over there, that's it. Look at that view. That's that view. Look at. So welcome to Chicago. Welcome to the No Kings. Thanks for tuning in here. And look at the skeleton. Democracy's not dead. Yeah, skeleton. We're here with Ernie. Ernie's been following this whole thing here. He's on YouTube right now. Yeah. There you go. We got helicopters. Hey, look at that guy on stilts. There's the Mather Tower. That's a nice view there. Look at that. That's amazing. Look at all the helicopters. A drone, two helicopters. That's a police drone. That's a big one. Yeah, Jewish building. Look at that, man. Look at this amazing position we had here. Once again, we've arrived at a beautiful moment in history here. October the 18th, 2025. Yeah, the No Kings March here. Here's Wabash. Take pictures. Yeah, they're moving to the side there. What are they doing? They're kind of moving to the side there. Hey, here we are. Here's the Trump Tower here, Wacker Drive, Chicago, Illinois. They're gonna turn the corner. I think is what they're doing. They're going on the sidewalk. Okay. There's the dinosaur. Look at all these signs here. So we're at Wabash and Wacker Drive. They're moving over there. It's hot. Look at that. No vanilla ice. No vanilla ice. You see that? No vanilla ice. No vanilla ice in front of the Trump Tower. That is great. That is awesome. It's on a sign there. See? At first I was like, who's on that sign? It was vanilla ice, and it says no vanilla ice. That's very creative. Very creative. I love this. So hey, No Kings protest here, Chicago, Illinois. October the 18th, 2025. Thanks for tuning in here. Yeah, we're still going over Wacker Drive here. So I guess now we're behind him. Now we're behind him. Yeah, we're with the. We gotta get ahead here somehow. Should we go around or I don't know? Oh, sorry. Well, I don't think we're. Yeah, we better go this way because it'll move faster. We'll get stuck if we go that way. Here, look at this. Yeah. Sorry. Look at that, yeah. I wasn't looking where I was going. I was looking, and then she cut in front of me, and I was like, oh. Yeah, we're under the Jewelers Building here, 35 East Lankard. Yeah. So here, over here.
Are you a parade?
There we go. There we go. Good. So here we go. Well, we got it. We got it. We got to get like right in here. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Very good. It's really hard to stay with this.
Thank you.
Here we go. So here's the banner. Is that the banner? That's the banner. Okay, good. So we're reforming the whole thing here. So isn't it funny how this all is organized? There we go. Here we go. That was weird how they.
Do me a favor, guys.
Yeah.
Go in front or...
Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. I know that. Yeah. I'm trying to stay ahead of them. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Sorry. They commanded us to go up here. Okay. Good. So here we go. So here we'll just get ahead here. I mean, I'm gonna lose my signal, and it's impossible to. They actually they told the people to go that were filming between them, but then they won't allow like a space there. But it's okay. And now they make the space. We can easily go back in there, but you know, here we'll show the people on the side here in support. They got a band. So hey, they got a band here. So let's check out the band. So here we go. Yeah, look at that. Hey, look, we got a crab. Yeah, they're gonna entertain. So, hey, I might stick here. Yeah. I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. We met her before. We met her on the bridge there. Yeah. Yeah. Look at that. Yeah. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, they're blowing bubbles there. Look at the cow. Yeah, okay. Hey, shoreline's going by. So hey, if you just tuned in here, we're at the No Kings Parade here in Chicago, October 18, 2025. We got 2:26 in the p.m. We got about 75 degrees. It's pretty warm, actually. We're all breaking a sweat here. Got portalettes. We'll try to catch up with Ernie here. We'll see how far this goes here. How's my battery doing? 25%, not too bad. There's Spider-Man. Let's see if we can catch up with Ernie. He's probably at the front here. So we'll run ahead here once we get. I'm sorry. Make a picture of this. Try to catch up with Ernie here. Thank you. Yeah, streets of sand. Yeah, very nice. Oops. Head through here. Rollerblades. That's the front here. So we'll catch up with Ernie here. There he is. I see him. Okay, good. We spotted Ernie. Very nice. Chicago, Illinois here, No Kings Parade here, October the 18th, 2025 here, Wacker Drive. Look at that. I remember we saw her on the bridge when we talked to that guy that went to Broadview, and she's part of the All Kings here. I recorded her before on the TikTok. She was at a protest, that bridge over to North Avenue Beach. They did a No Kings where they were getting people to honk. Yeah, that's her. So she's volunteering to organize this, you know. They had raccoons there. Yeah, Epstein files. Don't forget about the Epstein files. Yeah, that's a bear. Yeah, there's the bear. All right, good. Now we're going to go down, what is this, Clark Street, right past City Hall. Yeah.
Our streets! Our streets!
Wacker Drive to Clark Street here. Where'd Ernie go here? He's over here. Okay, good. So we're going to go straight down Clark Street. We're going to go past City Hall, Daily Center, right through the heart of the loop of Chicago. Just like we do at lunchtime. But we get to walk down the street. And all these people here, look at us. Wow. Look, train's going by, the green line. We'll get to see some nice scenes of the city here. Thanks for tuning in here.
How's the battery doing?
I'm down to 24%.
24? Okay. I'm at 53.
Yeah. I got a second phone that's at 90%, so if I have to switch, I'll switch. I filmed this whole time on this one battery. Yeah. So here we're underneath the look. There's photographers up there. That's a good spot. I bet they got a nice view. You can look here. People are trying to go across. That didn't work. That's their last chance. Hey, we're underneath the Lake Street elevated CTA trains. Did you see CTA rides are free today? They're working on the Venture card. Yeah, because is that they're working on the Venture app. Yeah. There's people waiting on the train line there. So it gets kind of narrow here. We're going by the Thompson Center. This is going to be the new Google. Put the curtain wall up there. So we'll get ahead here a little bit. There is rain in the area. It feels like a little damp, like it could rain, but it's not. Nope, America doesn't bend a knee. Thanks for your good comments here. I know this is not everybody's cup of tea, but we film the world as it is, not as we want it to be. I want to document this. Yeah, this is larger. This has got to be at least 10,000 people. It's hard to tell. They'll tell us. Yeah. But this,
new Google Sunday.
yeah, the new Google. It'll be nice. We think they'll have a food court. Hopefully it'll be open. You can get to all the train lines there. They're supposed to do something with this plaza too. But did you see the mayor spoke too?
Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
it. I